What is good, guys? We are back in New York. As you can tell, I'm here with Justin from 4EC Photography. You know him. You know anytime I'm in New York, I got to get up with this guy. Right before Christmas, we had to get together, say what's up, and of course, meet up in a church. It's kind of the holiday spirit, right? Usually I find myself in churches around Christmas time. This is a really nice one. I've seen quite a few pictures of it as of recent. Really cool little pieces of art inside of here. That's what I really like about the church. I like the lighting and the artwork. A lot of the things have been stripped out of here, but obviously you can see the pews are here. The glass is still intact. It's not stained glass, so that kind of sucks. I don't like when churches don't have stained glass. That's usually the best part about it.
It definitely takes away from being a church.
But there is lighting, there is cool artwork, and the architecture here is really cool too. So we're gonna get into it, check this place out, see what it's got. Let's do it. One of the things that I like most about exploring these churches is some of the original designs and the artwork that are inside of them. They all kind of follow some of the same stories and things, but they're all done by different artists. So in that kind of sense, there's a lot of originality in some of these churches. A lot of schools and things kind of seem the same, but churches definitely have a little bit of a difference. I really like the designs and the artwork inside of these places. There's a back room in the back of this church here, which is falling apart. Probably where they kept all the robes, everything that the priests used to use for the services and stuff. You can see the candles. Not sure if that sand is for anything, but you know, a little sewing supplies. So they might have fixed the gowns back here. They had a bunch of the napkins or whatever you would call those. I'm not sure what the holy word is for that. But yeah, it's a little room. Completely falling apart though. Candles. I really love seeing those lamps inside of here. Those are my favorite for the churches. There's another style that I like too, but those are my favorite. Those are the most common, I feel. Justin was actually just saying what I was actually thinking, is that I'm actually surprised that they have not been taken or smashed at this point. Usually smashed. Usually those are pretty hard to get. Those are usually the last things to get stolen. You need ladders and stuff for that. It takes time.
There's not much left though.
Yeah.
Like whoever came in and took whatever, I don't know if it was part of the church. It seems like it because all the plaques, it's like all the churchy stuff that a church would take to move on to the next church. That's what was taken, it seems.
Yeah, it seems like it was done in a nice.
Yeah, non-malicious.
Yeah, it was like clean. You know what I mean? Yeah. Actually everything's taken out of the walls neatly. So they probably had a construction crew come inside of here, remove this stuff and bring it to another church. I'm sure that other churches donate their things after they're done using the church to other churches. So yeah, but it's really nice. It's still nice and put together. It was a really cool little neighborhood church that they had here. But I find it very creepy that they scratched all the faces off of those people and the angel or the apostles. I'm not sure. I'm not a church person. You tell me who is scratched out there. But it is creepy all the same that those things, faces, are scratched out. Yeah, but if anybody knows why a church might do that, if a church does that, or if somebody, I doubt that somebody got up there and did that themselves, but if anybody knows why that would be like that, let me know in the comments below, because I have no reasoning for that. But it's very creepy when you look up when you first walk in here and that's all scratched out like that. I don't know why they would do that. Oh, that's dope. Yeah, go see the electrical box. Yeah, nice. It's a cool little hidden breaker box right there. It kind of gives me a little idea for my own house.
Oh, look at that light.
Yeah, that light is cool.
Too.
I love that lighting. That is a really cool lamp.
I bet you that is crazy old.
Yeah.
Over 100 years.
Sconce lighting is some of my favorite lighting. I love them. But that is definitely old. I mean, it's probably...
If it's original to the church, it's
at this point, it could date back to early 1900s, so... It's pretty cool.
Very cool.
I like the woodwork here, too. These flowers.
All the detail.
Really nice. The staircase is held up really well. Look at this. That's really nice. Usually these are rotten out, but... Very nice. Really like that.
Yeah, the woodwork is definitely on point.
This newel post is really cool. I like the top of it too. Nice. The view from the top. So we are now at the top of the church where the organ is. Surprisingly enough, it's not very beat up. I don't know why they didn't take this and they took everything else. I guess it's probably pretty expensive to take an organ. This one might also be out of date. I'm not too familiar with organs or anything like that. If you know about it, let me know. But yeah, this one's not beat up really at all. These pipes right here, they're kind of, it looks like they were kind of dismantled, but nothing's really bashed in like I usually see in a vandalized organ. But yeah, it's here. We're at the top of the church right now, where you get a way better look at this really cool little church that they had here. Very nice. I like the blue churches. I don't know, there's something about the blue. I don't know. It's soothing, I guess. But definitely cool. I love the floors. I love the look of the floors. You guys all know that. I love checkered floors. I love the crosses down there. You can still see all the elements, and you can see them a lot better from up here. Definitely a chill little church. I like the cool little patterns they had running around. Really cool. Very nice. Seems kind of new also. Not dirty at all.
Come check this out. I opened this up and look. You could barely read it, but here, I'll give you a little more light. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, wow.
1879. It says J. Ritter, I believe.
Huh. I think somebody did tell me that is the date when this was made, and that was the person who made this. If that's true, let me know about that. But this has been here for a very long time now. I mean, what did you say that was?
1879. We got another.
Wow.
18 something, I can't read. Then we got a 1908, it looks like.
Wow. Well, it dates back 140 years at this point right now.
Yeah.
It's pretty incredible. This thing has been sitting here, not getting damaged, not falling apart on its own, it looks like. and not getting vandalized at all for 140 years. I wonder why they didn't take this out.
No, hopefully they do something with it.
Yeah, it's got to mean something to somebody.
Yeah, watch those steps. They're fucking wobbly as shit.
The bell tower. Do I want to go up there?
I don't know. That board right there is fallen.
I'm not going to ring the bell, and if I wanted to, the string's right there.
Yeah, there's one right here too.
I'm not really going to expose myself to that, so.
No.
Yeah.
Did that in Albany.
What that? Yeah. I've done it in quite a few churches. Everybody always gets mad at me for doing it.
Yeah, me too.
While I am a fan of ringing church bells, I'm not going to do it here today. We're obviously not supposed to be inside of here. I don't want to expose myself. I usually do ring the church bells though, but I'm not going to do it today. I don't think I am. Stay tuned. I might do it before we leave. So we ended up in the basement of the church with a piano sinking into the floor.
Everything is.
Just like everything else inside of here. This entire floor is sinking in. Look at this.
This thing is going soon.
Wow. Oh,
It's
wow. Look at
going
that
soon.
cabinet.
It's full of dishes.
Yeah.
That is going to be loud.
Yeah. I don't want to be the guy that tips that over for some
No,
reason.
not
I
at
really
all.
don't.
I don't even want to walk here.
Yeah. Look at this floor, guys. Unbelievable. Now it's probably been flooded down here. There's not much space in between the actual floor joists here is what they had. Look at these old floor joists too. And look what they did there for the foundation. Just bricks and stuff. Yeah.
They got joists just sitting on it.
Yeah, but there's not much space there, so it's probably flooded. Yeah. Oh no. Forget about it, man. You're lucky they have nails inside of there.
Yeah, right?
But like I said, there's not much space here, so this place is definitely flooded, and it's really done damage to this floor. This is crazy. This is probably one of the most warped floors I've ever been on. Back in the 50s and 60s, this was like, I think, because I didn't live back then, but I think that this was the new style rocking horse. I also think they probably caused a lot of injuries with these springs, which is probably the reason why they don't make children's toys like that anymore. This is dope. I like it. It's nice and creepy. And it hurts people.
You recording?
Yeah.
Okay, I found some holy water.
Okay.
Let me get this off.
What is that?
Some holy water, but then I found a thing of mints, but it wasn't mints.
Ashes. Oh, is that like the ashes that they put on your head?
It's gotta be.
Yeah.
It can't be like
I definitely don't think that's...
dead people.
Yeah. Alright.
It did cross my mind at first.
I wonder why that's down here, not in that room next to the
Yeah.
chapel up there.
I mean, he's got his whole robe and everything.
Yeah, I think somebody might have been down here doing some cosplay. That's what I think might have been going on. Alright guys, this actually turned out to be a really dope explore. There was a lot left behind. The artwork that we talked about, the organ that dates back to the 1800s pretty much. I mean, that is a really cool little piece of history that's sitting up there that should definitely be taken. We were actually saying before, it should definitely not be left behind here. It probably should have been the first thing, in my opinion. It should have been the first thing that was removed. But other than that, we saw the artwork, the creepy artwork on the ceiling that was all scratched out. We saw that they had the pews, we saw that they had the lighting and all that stuff. Really cool little pieces of this church. The woodwork, I mean...
That's just incredible.
Yeah, I mean, for a small church, there's kind of a lot to reflect on inside of here, which made it a really cool explore. I hope you guys enjoyed it, just like we did. And we'll check you on the next one. Merry Christmas, everybody. Peace.